forward, I can lift him with the elbow, and it stops him from collapsing me down here. So as I'm coming forward, this elbow comes in, and then I can get really deep underneath him.
When you say a forward shrimp, do you mean like when you scoot your hips forward then go under them?
Yeah, so I'm like kicking the knee shield through, and then as I'm coming through, look, I'm pulling my hips forward and underneath him as I'm sort of elevating him with this frame to get underneath. Yeah. Then once I'm here, I'm thinking here to the belly button, okay? And now I'm going to talk you through the stone squirrel, okay? So I'm coming to the hip with the underhook, okay? I don't like coming to the rib cage because it makes his whizzer stronger, and sometimes I might come for an high underhook on the shoulder here, but I want to stay around like this middle area here and come nice and low on the hip. And I like to think about either getting myself underneath him or getting him above me, yeah? So once I'm low down here now, the next part is the reap, okay? So I'm going to bring my right foot into the middle and my left foot on the inside, and I like to reap and also extend it up here. So I elevate it a little bit. Rather than just reaping it like this, I like to reap it up. And now, like, originally, how I used to come up is I try and build to this elbow here, pull my leg out and come this way.
Yeah.
But a far less, a much better energy saving way of doing this. And I find it helps a lot, because sometimes when you're coming up on this elbow, they're pulling you down and all the rest. We do what's called the stone squirrel now. So I've elevated this. I'm bringing my heel into my bum. I'm stabbing my toes into the mat, and I'm collapsing my elbow to my hip. Then I'm pushing up onto my shoulder here. And you see how now that's my hips working rather than just my arms. And I can turn out.
Oh wow, okay.
And then into the dog fight, yeah? So it's a lot harder for him to collapse me when I'm up on that shoulder, because my elbow's hidden and I'm up here. You know, like when you do like a butterfly sweep, yeah? So I'll show you that one more time and we'll get into that transition.
With your knee shield, how are you holding it with your feet? Are you standing on your laces? You crossing your ankles?
I'm just standing on top. Okay. I don't really like crossing it. I find it restricts me a little bit too much, and then that sort of thing starts happening. So I'm literally just keeping this here. I'm framing away hard, and then I'm doing a hard forward shrimp and bumping underneath him. Okay, cool. That's it. Once I get here, I'm going to frame here I'm just going to monitor this hand a little bit, but like I say, I want to get underneath him. So as I'm reaping here, as I'm switching my legs over and I'm reaping, I'm ideally getting underneath him. And I'm keeping this pinch of my knees. I don't necessarily need to cross my legs or triangle my legs, but I want this pinch of my knees to not let him have that knee line. Because otherwise, if I'm too loose with this, he's going to start going through to a front headlock. So, when I'm coming here and I'm bumping and getting underneath him, I'm reaping and keeping this pinch. Now this is the main detail. Heel to the bum, toes to the mat, push all of my weight into my shoulder. That lifts him forward. Now all I'm literally doing is turning my hips to face the same way as him and coming out here. And then I want to stay nice and low on him so his whizzer is weak, okay? I don't want to, like, if I'm up here, he starts to smash me on that. But the lower I can get, the better, and then we can start talking about collapsing the legs and all sorts from there.
Yeah, because his head blocks himself, sort of thing, doesn't it?
Exactly.
That's nice.
Trap now, reap.
Come across this way.
Yeah, but reap it right out wide.
Yep.
There you go. Lift your heel off the ground on that foot that you're reaping with as well. Yeah? So now from here, pull your elbow of your right arm to your hip. Nice. Now put your toes into the mat and bring your heel toward, there we go. And now build up, spread your legs wide.
Nope,
and build up.
You've got that leg out, focus more on shifting the weight up here and then turn.
Just toes and shoulder, that's it, you drive in.
And then your leg will kind of free itself. Do you know what I mean? As you put your weight forward through your shoulder, your hips come up and you can literally just square them up.
You just, that way.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here I'm staying wide here, real nice and tight in, and you're going under there.
As the leg comes out, and then you're going underneath me, don't come up to that elbow.
So go straight down, yeah, that's what I was doing wrong.
So you want to stay low, even hover it underneath me, there you go.
The hand that's not under wrapped, do you grab the leg? How would you do it, Joe?
Go here,
Which part?
So you got your underhook, what does the other hand do? Is it grab the far leg?
No, that hand is just tuck it into
Just
the elbow.
heading
I
away,
don't do nothing with this hand really.
Step, ball, front head.
I can use it maybe as a frame initially, but then once I'm doing my stone squirrel, this is building, you know, as you would in doing it vertical.
Yeah, it's trying to like tuck us, yeah.
Tuck it into the hip.
There.
Here. And building up.
Nice.
Okay.
I appreciate your time a lot today, guys. Really appreciate it.
No,